Yeah, boy, yeah. That felt good. First of all, let me say that felt good. 1-0 victory for Man City over Spurs after the hangover of the Champions League loss in the tie. We won at home 4-3, lost away 1-0, but ultimately Spurs won. But what's most important right now is the Premier League. We're not in the Champions League anymore, and we can now focus on the Premier League exclusively. The FA Cup final is not until after the league ends, and we have 4 more matches to focus on. Currently top of the Premier League right now, ahead of Liverpool. We are now level on the same amount of games. We both have 4 matches left. They play Cardiff tomorrow. A game they should win. They should win all their remaining games. And we need to win all our remaining matches if we are to win this Premier League in back-to-back seasons. We have Man United, Leicester City, Burnley, and Brighton. 4 games we should win. We have now won our last 10 games in a row. And since Liverpool dropped points to Everton, the Premier League is in our hands to win. If we lose, we will be responsible for coming in second. And second is never an option. I never liked second. Never ever liked second. In my days, when I used to go to school, I always wanted to be first in the class. And City are currently first in the class because of a debut, well, let me say a first Premier League goal by Phil Foden. Not his debut goal, it's not his debut. But first Premier League goal by Phil Foden. He made his first Premier League start in the last game, and now he scores his first Premier League goal. But it wasn't an easy game though. Spurs came out to play football today, despite not having their talisman Harry Kane in the squad, picking up an injury in the first leg versus City. Musa Sissoko as well has been good this season. He was out as well with an injury. Was not an easy game. Heung-min Son, man, the tormentor of Manchester City, scored 3 of the 4 goals in the Champions League tie to defeat us. They're now in the semi-finals to face Ajax. Son, man, I do think Son is Spurs' best player. He has emerged. He had an early chance, early in the game, 5th minute, which Ederson stopped. Ederson was completely brilliant today. He was brilliant. I criticized Ederson recently for some of the goals he let in, but he came up really, really big today. Also, well, that chance was in the 4th minute, and then in the 5th minute, we scored. Early in the game, we scored. Guys, remember, in the last game versus Spurs, there was 5 goals in the space of 20 minutes. So we know it was these 2 teams going helter-skelter again. Bernardo's cross to Aguero, who could have pointed his header towards goal, but he just saw Foden making a run, and he put it in his path. And Foden with the header to score his first Premier League goal. Who thought that Phil Foden would have been the hero today? Because I kind of question his inclusion in the 11 today. But Pep Guardiola made the right choice. So that was 1-0 to Manchester City. And Foden becomes the first City player born after the year 2000 to score a Premier League goal. This is how now his 6th goal in his last 10 games. So the guy has been really, really good. He's the future of Manchester City, with David Silva being phased out a bit. His form is not really up there like it used to be, but it was a crucial goal in the end. 14th minute, Eriksen got behind. Laporte almost pulled him down. Eriksen got his shot off, and Ederson coming up with a big save again. It was brilliant. 2 minutes later, Eriksen, he finds Sons, who runs in. Laporte recovered very, very well. I'm telling you, Spurs could have been 3-1 up in the space of 16 minutes, guys. These 2 teams love playing against each other. 3 times in a row. City ultimately winning 2 of those 3 games this season. 3 out of 4 games we have proven that we are the better team again. But Spurs has given us a run for our money over those last 3 games. Well, in the 20th minute, there was a really good penalty shout. Bernardo Silva dazzling, dribbling through a few Spurs defenders, and then, if you could see from the replay, Jan Vertonghen did bring him down, but the referee waved it off. If VAR was currently available in the Premier League, that would have been pointed to the spot, would have gone 2-0 up, and it was not given. The game had to go on. And then in the 34th minute, Bernardo Silva had a low shot saved by Gazzaniga. That was a really good stop because he saw that ball late. And then disaster struck for us in the 36th minute. This could be the difference between us winning the title and us not winning the title, because Kevin De Bruyne picked up an injury again. I don't know if he tweaked his hamstring again, but he had to go off. He didn't have to be stretched off. He walked off gingerly. But this is not good news for us at all, because De Bruyne has been missing for most of the season, and now that he has come back into the 11, he has been really, really good. Fernandinho came on, which was an ideal replacement. He would have dropped back deeper and pushed Gundogan further up the field. And in the 44th minute, Son had another chance again with Edison pulling off another big save. So in the first half, it was Spurs with more opportunities, but Edison being equal to the task. City scoring their best chance through Phil Foden, De Bruyne picking up that injury. The second half was not as open as the first half, but it was really exciting. It was really exciting. Not many chances for both teams. It was a very cagey affair with Sterling getting under the skins of the Spurs players. But again, Spurs, they had their opportunities. City, they had a great opportunity through Sterling. After Sane came on, he crossed the ball over. Sterling would have got a tap in, but Gazzaniga stuck out a leg and pulled off a brilliant save. Then we had Edison pulling off another big save when the ball was played over, I think, by Vertonghen or Alderweireld, I can't remember. But the defenders didn't communicate very well, and Lucas Moura got in behind. But Edison coming up big once again. They mentioned that Bernardo Silva was the man of the match because he was absolutely phenomenal once again. But my man of the match is Edison, man, because if Edison did not pull off like at least 5 saves today, we would have lost this game. We would have lost this game or drew the game, and that would have meant that Liverpool would have gone, like, it would have been a clear path to Liverpool to just run over the finish line and win the English Premier League title for the first time since 1989. Llorente came on, the hero of the Champions League tie, with that, you could call it a ghost goal because he didn't mean it and it came off his tie, went past Edison. And then we had David Silva coming on. The game had a scrappy end with a few yellow cards being shown. Sterling fighting with the Spurs players. I really like that he did that, get under their skins and all, because it just shows that it's a never say die attitude. We're not going to back down. We are going to fight. We are not going to be Mr. Nice Guy all the time. We are going to just go at these teams and pick up the W. We mean business. We definitely mean business. The game ended 1-0. Pep Guardiola happy. Pochettino not so much, because they're still in the race to win top 4. They have Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United all in the hunt for top 4 as well. So it's not a good result for Spurs. Not a good result. They need to get their act together if they want to get top 4 football. But they're still in the Champions League. Who knows? Could Spurs go on to win the Champions League without signing a single player? That would be a remarkable achievement. Pochettino has never even got to the semi-final. So it's crazy. But guys, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. I'm currently at work. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow after the Liverpool fixture to do a title race kind of video. So if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button, leave your thoughts down below, let me know if I missed any big talking points, and until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. I feel good.